Okay, I'm going to demonstrate the use of this flange bolt set placer add-in. This is an add-in that I developed that would place stud bolts in flange to flange connections. So you don't have to place them manually, and you don't have to uh, use the built-in what you call this bolted connection feature of Inventor, because sometimes this bolted connection feature is not so friendly when you are using um, stud bolts. I think it will works well if you are using hex-headed bolts, but for flange-to-flange connections, usually we are using stud bolts, and it's kind of tricky how to position that stud bolts because it doesn't have a head which we can use to position it. So it's just a plain straight bar, that threaded bar that's going to be placed onto this one. So I created this add-in so that it would reduce the placement, reduce the time in the placement and creation of a bolted connection. It will also place gaskets in that one, between those flanges, like here. Um, Washers will be placed as well, optionally. You can place it on both sides of the flange or on just one side of the flange. So, in the company where I work, it is if there's if the flange is coated, we usually place washers. So I'm gonna say put the washers on, and you don't have to change this one because I had it so that it will automatically detect, pull those information from the flange that you are going to place the bolting connection. So you can just change your materials here. So our company has these three materials for studs and these seven for washers. And we either have carbon steel or stainless steel washers. And I'm going to choose on both sides, place washers on both sides. I have some options for some material. If it's high strength plated F436 type 1, I'm just going to choose none. And I have the material here for the gasket. It's actually not the material, but the brand. So I have the Isoflex brand, you have the Flexitalic brand, CG and CGI. You have SF2401, and you have Linebacker. So our standard is just set to Isoflex, so that is all good. You can just set it like that and just place a bolt. Now it will prompt you to select the parent flange. The parent flange would be the one that the bolting will be constrained to. So either of the two will work, but you can choose which one you're going to constrain the bolt to. Like, so for example, I'll select this one. And as you can see here, it detected that there was a mismatch. So the size that is specified in the form did not match the actual size in the model. So what it does is it will give you this warning, and it will update the one in the form so that it will match it, and proceed to place your gasket and see washers. So these are placed there, and they're constrained. And so you have here the gasket in there, and then you have your bolting set. So as you can see here, it displayed the size of the stud that was placed in there. You can see here in the model browser, it has all these components that were pulled from the content center. So it took those um, components from the content center and got generated all from the family, the material, stuff like that. Or I can just go keep placing, So you can see that it will create that. And as you can see, the command remains active so that you can keep uh, pressing, and you will have your bolts placed there. Now, let's say you made a mistake. Let's say you have this, these shouldn't have, let's just say these shouldn't have flange, I mean washers. You can just delete that component, I mean circular pattern, but then you will be left with the seed components there that you would have to delete manually, and you have to go in there and then maybe try to delete that gasket. But let's just say I'll put it back, and then let's see again. Okay. So let's say you made a mistake like that and you wanted this one to remove the washers. You can just, I have here a button here that will delete that right away. So it will delete the seed component, and it will also delete the gasket. So you don't have to go in there and delete it manually. And then maybe you can just say, just uncheck the washers so that I'm not gonna place the washers, and then just place it there, and then rebuild the connection. You'll have it there. So that's it. That's how it works.